Our business has grown from being the smallest in Australia, just 6 kilos of fish a week, to now, last year we sold 45% of the barramundi produced in Australia. In terms of kilos, that translates to around 130 tonnes of fresh barramundi going out every week. And we've got capacity here to more than double that. I'm Tarun Richards, CEO of Humpty Doo Barramundi. We're a family-owned operation. With the sale of the Tasmanian salmon industry to international interest, we've become the largest Australian-owned fish farmer. In the early days, we would swim across a pond with a little piece of shade cloth and stand in chest-deep water, sorting out those fish into big enough, small enough, too big. So when you come to our farm now, you see, a highly sophisticated professional operation, but it wasn't always like that. We were supplying baby barramundi into the back doors of restaurants in Darwin. One stage we had a bunch of fish that had grown out of specification for that market, and so we sent them to the Sydney fish market, and we actually achieved a better return from those ones than we had from all of the extra work that we've been doing to supply our local restaurants, and that opened our eyes to another opportunity.
It was a backyard experiment of the founder of the business about farming barramundi, and now, of course, it's this massive, globally significant organisation. It comes through the passion family have for the project, the way that they really believe in learning, but really just a passion for what they're doing, and this sense of innovation and being right out there in terms of trying new things, new technology, new ways of farming, and really always learning.
We've seen a real increase in focus and understanding of improvements that are possible around the sustainability of barramundi farming, but also improving the welfare and quality of those fish. We're constantly investing and innovating to grow a better barramundi more responsibly. We've built a huge saltwater wetland that supports all of the fish production here, and that enables us to reuse that salt water again and again. But at the same time, we've got next to zero discharge going out.
The Humpty Doo brand has to be associated with sustainability from their perspective. It's not just a glib statement, it's really in all of the practices they think about. They're thinking about the impact they're having on the local community, who they employ, how they train people, how they treat the fish. Part of the project and the planning right from day one has been about providing opportunity for the community. This is about doing the right thing for Humpty Doo, doing the right thing for the Northern Territories, and in particular the local communities, bringing young people in, training those people, giving them skills, giving them hope for the future.
We've got about 150 people working here. We've got nearly half of our team are under 35. We're currently exporting a small amount of fish into premium markets in Singapore and Hong Kong, and we're exploring how we can further develop those market opportunities.
We're in the business of helping companies move goods and capital around the region. How do we enable a company like this to do a great job but get that fish out there? And that's something that ANZ does really well.
A close relationship with ANZ has been really critical to our success here. Really need a bank who understands your operation and can support you when it's time for growth, support you in times when things are tough. Farming conditions can always be variable, and so working with finance partners who understand that and can see us through those cycles is really critical to success over the long term.